The key to being successful with Etsy and print on demand is finding your niches that work for you. The problem is it's easier said than done. To find your niche or multiple niches that work for you, you need to be putting up different designs within multiple different niches when you first start out. And you don't want to be just doing one design per niche because that's not really conclusive to if that niche works or not. It could be it was just that design did not resonate. So now I know you may be thinking, okay, well then I have to test tons of different designs within a bunch of different niches. That is going to take forever. And it sounds that way, yes, but I'm here to show you a simple trick to testing and getting up a bunch of listings within a bunch of niches to make sure that you can find the niches that work for you. This is the second part to my other video on how to find unsaturated niches, and go watch that first. And if you have already, then you already have a list of tons of different niches that we want to test. But I also mentioned at the end of that video, just because we have a list of niches that eRank says there is low competition doesn't mean that they're necessarily going to be selling profitable niches. Perhaps that niche just doesn't search for it. Or maybe this type of niche doesn't actually care about t-shirts or sweatshirts or whatever you are selling. So we want to test them out to actually verify them before we go crazy and making our store all about this one niche that is never going to purchase from you. So to do this, what we want to do is we do want to do some designing, but this doesn't mean we have to do a specific drawing out huge design for 10 versions for each of these different niches. That's 100 designs right there just for a testing phase, which is not great. Instead, what we want to do is we want to create a design that can be applied to multiple different niches at once. So say on our list, we have 4 niches that we want to test. Marine mom, we have esthetician, we have a baker, and we want to also try the therapy niche. How can we create one design that will be applied to all of these? And I want to show you some examples of what I am talking about. For example, this dancer nutritional facts. This shirt did not have to be for a dancer. This could be for a baker nutritional facts, a therapist nutritional facts. You can change up all of the percentages. You can change up a whole bunch of this design without having to rethink of a whole new creative idea every single time you are trying to design within a new niche. Here's another one that can easily be applied to multiple different niches. I don't even think there's a type of niche that this one could not be applied to. So esthetician, established 2022. You don't even have to have careers for this one. It could be like a hobbyist. You could do like new mom, established 2022, graduate, high school graduate, law school student, tons of different niches with a similar design like this. This one's selling. It's simple. It's beautiful. It gets to the point. And I could see this one selling with multiple different niches. Here's another beautiful one. You could do this with nurse. You could do this with esthetician. You could do this with mom. You could do this with marine mom. You could do this with tons of different niches. And another great example, which could have multiple different career names across the top. What I don't want you to do is go to those examples I just showed you and copy them. Because honestly, it's not going to work out well for you. I picked ones that have been very overdone, ones that are extremely popular already, so it won't be beneficial for you to go and copy it and try to apply it to your own niche. They've already been applied to tons anyway. The most beneficial way you are going to get use out of this is taking time. It's literally taking time to create one design. And you can create a simple, beautiful design using some fonts from Creative Fabrica. That's my favorite way to find these beautiful fonts to create this type of design that I can apply to multiple different niches. And it's using fonts that I find on this site, Creative Fabrica. For example, here, this Santa baby one, this could be applied to a different niche. It could look beautiful that way. This D. Augusta, I think that's how you say it. How about this Hocus Pocus one? This Funky Retro comic tune. This Rainbow Shine one, I could see this looking so good on a t-shirt and being applied to multiple different niches out there. So be a little bit more creative. Don't copy what's already selling on Etsy. This one here is also another one I'm just taking a quick look at that could be applied to multiple niches and would look really good on a shirt. This college block. Brightburn. There are tons of options. I know I've already said that. I'm just gonna really drive in. You need to be creative. So now you've got one beautiful design that you spent time making that's beautiful, simple, and it's set apart from every other design out there. You've got up at least 10 new listings easily within a day because you just had to design once and then change the word a bunch of different times and then recopy the kind of the same type of listing, but you just have to change kind of the main keyword in there. So now, super quickly, you are able to test tons of niches at once. So I would make a few of these different types of designs. Remember, I said you don't want to just put up one in each niche because it's just maybe perhaps a certain design doesn't resonate within one niche. But what you want to do is you want to start paying attention to which ones are getting views, which ones are getting favorites, and which ones are getting sales. Once you found the profitable ones for you, the ones that are getting found, the ones that are working for you, that's when you should be taking this as a signal that you should be making more within this niche. This is how I found my best-selling niches. When I first started, I had zero specific niche at all. I didn't know where to go. My store was very general. It was a general apparel store. And I just put up tons of different designs. And then there was a few that I realized I just kept making sales in. And so I kept and designing for them and started catering my store more towards those niches that were working for me. And I really honed in and kind of took over those niches for myself. So if you haven't found your niche yet, please go back, watch the last video I did about how we're gonna make this list of possible niches that you can sell in, and then move on to this part of the video where you can actually go ahead and test those niches to see where you're actually getting results. And if you learned anything today from this video, I please ask that you drop a like and subscribe. Thank you so much, and until next time, guys.